made a video about the use of vaporizers. I didn't say why vaporizers were the preferable option, beyond that it wasn't smoking. Very important to talk about it. Burning cannabis achieves the same thing as vaporizing cannabis or cooking with cannabis. You decarb the THCA, the acid form of THC. That's what makes it psychoactive. But with burning it, you're also burning the actual THC itself using lots of material. 3 to 4 times as much material as you would need if you were doing a pure extraction on it, which vaporizing is very close to being. Now, eating cannabis, also not as unhealthy as smoking it. The problem with eating it is that it's very difficult to judge the dose, and it doesn't kick in for quite some time, up to an hour. So by the time you realize you've taken too much, you've taken way too much. It's very difficult to control. If you're controlling it through inhalation, you have a much finer control over how much you've taken and how intoxicated you become. But with the vaporizer, you're using less material. So 3 to 4 times less material for the same effect. That's to give you a basis for comparison. With my Dynavape, my ideal day, I get up in the morning whenever I get up, which is pretty early normally. Waking and baking, keeping it going all day. 80-85% of a buzz, total buzz. Have a few extra before bed, go to bed. So basically stoned all day. For that, I use about a little less than 2 grams of cannabis a day. That's a ridiculously small amount of cannabis. You can make a joint with 2 grams of cannabis quite easily. The efficiency of the vaporizer. Fiscally speaking, if you were to buy a half ounce, buy the Dynavape, use it for that half ounce, then throw the lot away, you'd be saving yourself money. I've tried battery vaporizers too. There's nothing wrong with them. An option for some people. I find them a bit clunkier. Having to recharge them, they only last for about 2 or 3 sessions, and then you have a few hours to wait to recharge them. And they work. I can't say that they're a bad option, but the Dynavape with using a little torch on it, perfect. Very little that I can say that is bad about the piece of equipment, and I know that they're busy developing new models and whatnot. They have one called the Bee. I just saw $40 American on the website. Tiny little thing that looks like a small M, the one that I have. $40. Basically double, triple your stash. Pays for itself. So if you're doing cannabis, you've never done cannabis before, I recommend a vaporizer.